On this episode of Sexted, we're going back to school.
With lots of your classroom memories.
And our classroom memories too. Plus, we get introduced to dogging with William and Jordan.
Plus, I'll do that for you. Plus, we get introduced to Doggy William and Jordan.
That's the one. Hello!
Hello!
Hello, and welcome to our Friday episode. This is where we can see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week, random things that have been sent in, and extra bits that have been going on, and how our advice went down with you, our VIG&DIVAs. Hello!
Oh, why have you gone a bit Irish?
Miss Doubtfire. Hello! Where she dips her head in cake.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
That's what you were channeling.
Hello.
Have you seen that musical?
No, I really want to see it. It's going to be great.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's because my favourite bit of that film is where she puts her boobs out with her pan lids.
Right.
They're on fire.
That's in the show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's my favourite bit.
No, it is good. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good, thank you. Do I look a bit older?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Happy birthday for Monday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't make your party on Saturday.
Saturday.
I was on holiday.
Yeah, I know. We had, what we did is it got to sort of like 9 o'clock and we did, a bit like in the Oscars. They go, let's have a look at all the people that couldn't be here.
Oh, did you?
And it was just your photo.
In memoriam.
Well, it wasn't. No, that's a very good book though. No, we just had your photo.
I seen Viral Freddy yesterday.
Yes,
He was on great fun.
He was.
They a few of your friends ended up in a certain nightclub.
I believe they did.
Yeah.
Yes, afterwards. Take me to heaven.
They were in a certain nightclub.
Yes. The funny thing that Adam said, this Adam over here.
Was Adam there?
Yes, Izzy was there.
Was you there, Izzy?
Don't sound so surprised.
She's like, I love the gays. I just love the gays. Were you there, Adam? Yeah, okay.
Adam said that when he introduced himself to people, they went, "Oh, you're Adam, wanks a lot." Poor Adam.
Poor Adam.
Everyone was sort of known by how they're referred to on Sexted.
Was everyone on the best behaviour? No?
Yeah, I think so.
There's quite a few there. Self-shoot Alex was there.
Yes.
Yeah. Who else? Lucas was there.
Yes.
What's Lucas's? Oh, luxury flatmate Lucas.
No, but what did we, Lulu?
Lulu.
Yeah, when he was on tour, he was Lulu.
He was Lulu, weren't he?
And
God, Lucas and Freddie in the same one. They're well posh. Darling, is there a butler here?
Lucas
is posh. He sounds posh.
He's from Ipswich.
He sounds posh.
Sorry to everyone in Ipswich.
Yeah, but he's not like ooh-are.
He's not ooh-ah.
I need to really work on my Freddie thing, actually,
okay,
because he's so posh. But yeah.
I had a very exciting birthday day itself.
What did you do?
So many lovely presents.
Yeah.
I think the most exciting present I got was a new loo brush.
God.
Ask me who got me that.
Who got you that?
My husband.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's what you can look forward to when you're 35 and 2 years married. It's nickel plated.
He got you a bog brush.
I had asked for it.
Oh.
But it's very nice.
There you are, happy birthday. My little flower pot, open that. I won't ruin the surprise. It's a loo brush. You'll love it. We need a new one. Other one with grotty, George. All right, Mikey. Thanks. So is it like a sparkly gold plated?
I'll show you a picture of it. It is very, very nice.
Oh, my God. Who gets a loo brush for the birthday?
Me.
What did your mum get you?
I got I nearly wore it today. I got it's called a carpenter's jacket, but I think that's the upmarket word for shacket. But it's linen, cream.
It's not a carpenter's jacket then.
Well, that's how it is described where it's sold.
Oh, it's a shacket. It is. Oh, your mum was on recently as well, wasn't she?
She was on our collab with the Secret Mum Club girls.
Ruined the hot. If you actually want to hear what William's mum sounds like, darlings, I am here all the time. Then
sorry, yesterday you said you're never doing that impression again.
You need to listen to William's mum on our Secret Mums Club collab that we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was odd because I had no idea it was coming. The voice note was started to be played and I thought, oh, that sounds a bit like my mother. Thinking, well, it won't be her. And then sort of about 4 words in, it's like, no, that is my mother.
It's so weird that we had her on.
Apparently a lot of technical advice had to go into telling her how to send a voice note.
Oh, God. Was it? Yeah. Was it?
And she sort of, I think producer Ben had asked her for some stories, things that the listeners wouldn't know. And everything she suggested, I've already done.
Oh, bless her. I bet it was like, the best way we can describe it is William's mum sending a voice note is just trying to get a trucker to work Apollo 13. It'd never work, would it? It's just like...
No, well, I've said before, she'll normally send Mikey and me voice notes, but thinks she's dictating. So she'll just end with XX. It's like, no, it's not a dictation, but she'll send these voice notes ending with XX.
I'm glad you had a good birthday.
Thank you so much.
35. Can you believe we were only 5 years off our promise of getting married together?
I know.
If we were 40.
So much could go wrong. I mean, look, if I get another loo brush next year, us getting married. No, I should just say I wanted that loo brush. I'm not anti loo brush.
I've never really thought about loo. I think my loo brush is still the one from the previous owners. Maybe.
That is making me feel so.
I actually just thinking there, I might order some bog brushes now.
Do you bleach your loo brush?
Yeah, put a little bleach in the bottom. Bleach and
How about the loo brush?
Sometimes toilet duck.
Okay.
Or squirt a flash.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, I've gone mad in Spain. I'll tell you more about my holiday actually on Tuesday's episode.
Oh, don't say you're obsessed with Spanish cleaning products now.
I was going to. Sometimes I'd just like be back pool, do a bit of sunbathing, and then just take myself off and go and find a supermarket to wander around. Obsessed with Spanish supermarkets.
Yes, I know. So's the other one.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. What else going on? You're starting your single tour?
My single tour?
Yep.
Why have you just dropped
it? I don't know what happened there. Sorry.
Stop playing with the knob underneath.
Sorry.
Yes, so at the time of this going out, I will have done my sellout show at the Bristol Redgrave Theatre, which is bizarrely my old school's theatre. Very odd to be.
Oh, is it in your actual school grounds?
Well, sort of, it's on the campus, but it's a public theatre, so the school uses it, but also just lots of other shows. It's a professional theatre.
Oh, did you do all your pantomimes there and stuff?
Yes, notable roles I've done there. I was third pig in Animal Farm. The narrator in the Hans Christian Andersen story. Mm-hmm. And when we did the Disney Spectacular, not even a show, but we did the Disney Spectacular.
You can tell you went to a private school if they got money to clear that.
Well, I don't know if they did. But we... But if Disney is listening, it was a while ago, and I can point you in the direction of the director of drama at the time if you need to. And I thought, Disney Spectacular, what am I going to be? Mickey Mouse? Am I going to be like one of the princes? Maybe one of the more popular villains? I was an insect.
Wow.
Yes. I had more legs than lines. Glad you're laughing, because that's in the show.
Wow. I'm sorry, I can't make it.
No, you're going to Skipton.
Yeah, I'm DJing in Skipton on Saturday. Sorry.
It's all right. And then they had asked me, but I was doing a sellout show.
Of course they did. And then in London...
Cadogan Hall.
Cadogan Hall?
Yes.
I've been there. What have I been there for?
It's in Chelsea.
I've been there to see, randomly, Leo Sayer.
Did you feel the thunder in your heart?
I did.
Yes.
It was a random one where a friend just had a spare ticket, and I was like, yeah, I'll come along. Do you remember Leo Sayer from Big Brother?
Well, I remember him from Thunder in the Heart.
I feel thunder in my heart. Yeah.
It's a good song.
He's got some bangers.
And that's the only one I know.
No, he's got quite a few.
Maybe I'll open with Thunder in My Heart.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
I do. That's it. I close my show with a tribute to a show that's on in London still, just for a couple more weeks, Hello Dolly, which I went to go and see a few weeks ago
is that any
at
good?
the Palladium at our theatre. Mm-hmm. We've let Imelda do a turn. It was good, but let me give you a representative sample of the audience for Hello Dolly. The man in front of me, before the show started, was on his phone checking the NHS app for his sciatica results. And the man next to me was on Grindr. And that very much encompassed the audience. But it was a good show. She can sing.
Can she?
She can sing.
Do you know what I watched that she was in recently? And it's
Crown.
Such an underrated film.
What?
Pride.
Okay, yes.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you'd love it. It's about minors, as in the Welsh minors, and LGBTQ people rights. It's really good.
No. I
probably one of my favourite films.
Really?
It's so good. I've seen it about 6 times.
Have you?
So good. Really good
Is
cast
it funny?
as well. Really funny, really heartwarming, and Imelda Staunton's in that.
Is she a hero or a villain?
Hero.
Okay.
They're great.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, honestly, you and Mike, you'll love it.
I think Mike has seen it.
Mike, you'll love it. So was it a good play?
It's a musical. It's all right.
That's a no. You weren't keen?
No. It was. Mike has gone back again and seen it again. I thought it was very good. It's very old school. So It's sort of one of those musicals. Guys and Dolls was a bit like this at the Bridge Theatre, in that it sort of just doesn't have much of a plot, but everyone has a nice time. Whereas you go and watch a modern musical now, and there's a bit more of a through line, and everything resolves
Yeah, but
itself.
Poppins don't really have a plot, does it?
Wash your mouth out with soap.
She goes to babysit some kids in an house and leaves. A bit of singing in between.
Leaving the family united.
And,
back together as one.
Do you think Super Nanny on Channel 4 in the early 2000s is based on Mary Poppins?
Yes, it was clearly playing on that trope. Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
I'd never thought of that before.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Peter Kay says, you watch that, and in real life, you just watch it and go, give him a good hiding. Still watch it with my daddy, just give him a levering. That's all they need.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But no, Imelda was very good in it. And if you can go and see it, it's only got a couple of weeks left.
Happy birthday. Do you want my card?
Yes.
No.
I think previously we've done birthday episodes where you have actually written my card in front of me. So if you're going to do that, I can...
Where is it? I'm going to sort you... I didn't bring your present.
You haven't got it yet?
Yeah. Sorry, it's been so busy.
It has been busy.
I'm going to get you a present. I know what I'm going to get.
Well, you and I also spent... We can't talk about it yet, but you and I spent a lot of time staring into each other's eyes yesterday. So
don't read it all. Just you can read the front.
What's that? What's that?
Willy Whiskers.
Willy Whiskers. Is that my new name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently. Don't read the actual. You can read that. It's very.
Can I read the front?
Yeah, you can read the front.
I can't believe that you still look so young. Asterisk from a distance. From a distance.
There you go. There's your card. I'll show you. I've got a present for you, and I'm going to take you out for some dinner.
Oh, bless you.
I'll get you some scrambled eggs at Cafe down here.
He jokes, but that is what it will be. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good. We'll check in because it's been a wild summer. It's been a brat summer, and we'll talk about that on Tuesday's episode, won't we?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, we will. Now, after sharing your wonderful advice about starting secondary school, we asked on the Sexted Socials about your mischievous stories from school. So, what did our G&Divas say?
Oh, okay.
Jessie did the old super glue trick on their teacher and glued their pens to the desk.
That's good.
I don't know if I did that. Did you do that?
I let off a stink bomb.
Is that just you broke
They were rancid. Do you remember them? They were in. Do you remember them? They were rancid. It was like green in a glass thing and you stood on it and it was like egg. It was horrific. I let off one of them once.
Okay. Matt used a bike lock and a belt to bind his friend to the chair.
Class.
And when the teacher came in, his friend was sent out with the chair still attached to them.
Class. That's so good.
I just don't know if... Oh, well, I do remember we used to have a lovely matron who I won't name.
What's a matron and why are they at your school?
Oh, they sort of looked after us pastorally.
We didn't even have a school nurse.
Right. Well, they fulfilled the school nurse role, but they also did other stuff. But I can remember she was called, let's call her Mrs. Grange. And
sure.
Yeah. And Ashley and I, well, mainly Ashley, we would walk into the downstairs entrance to our house and the sort of the not the boarding house because we weren't boarding at the time, but the day house. And Ashley would shout, "Mrs. Grange, we've got muddy boots on." And that was sort of the level of frivolity.
I know it's been like 6-7 years, but I just can't do it anymore. I just can't believe. I love you to bits, but it still surprises me how posh you are. Is that what you did? You thought you were being funny going, is Ashley?
No.
Mrs. Grange, you got muddy boots on.
Yes.
Right, okay.
That was quite fun.
We once egged a teacher's house on Mischief Night, which again I'm not proud of, but yeah.
Oh, I thought of something else, but we'll go to Sinead first. She got suspended for singing the Bloodhound Gang's Bad Touch during a school show.
What's that song? You and me, baby. We ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby.
It's a bit much for year 2, but I can see why she got suspended. James from Norwich said he and his friends decided to place a Bluetooth speaker above the ceiling panels in various classrooms, and during lessons they would play incredibly loud drum and bass or female orgasm noises.
Brilliant. Wow, I wish we had Bluetooth. Oh, we did have Bluetooth, but Bluetooth in our
Did we?
Yeah, and those little Sony Ericsson phones. You'd Bluetooth.
Yeah, but it was bad Bluetooth.
N-Dubs song. It'd take about 2.5 hours. N-Dubs.
Na-na-na.
Great. This is so... James, that's good.
Oh, this is similar to your one. Emma fart sprayed her classroom and it was so bad that they had to evacuate and continue the lesson out on the field.
Great. Yeah, that fart spray was horrific. Do you remember in year 10, 11, like in afternoon, the farts were so bad? I've got a friend who's a teacher and she says, and I quote, I hate teaching year sixes, they stink. Apparently,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and remember all lads after PE on a hot day, and they just sprayed themselves with Lynx Africa. Okay.
Paco Rabanne at my school. The
Was he a foreign exchange student?
No, but remind me to tell you a story where we did spray ourselves with the foreign exchange student, but that's a different sort of lesson. Also, the other day when you were talking about your sister-in-law Kate being a teacher, and that she's got a teacher voice, and sometimes says to hurry
right.
Yeah,
and she'll just go. She'll be wanting to go to the pub, and she'll go 3, 2. I'm getting my shoes on.
Yeah, and you were telling this story, but you got it wrong, and it was only when I listened back to the episode I found it funny. You were meant to say it's your time you're wasting, not mine. But when you did it, you went, it's my time you're wasting, not yours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it just made me laugh.
Still does all that.
Why
are you shouting out? That's what she says.
Why are you shouting out?
Oh, okay.
You can't shout in.
No, when you're shouting out in class.
Oh, calling out.
She goes, why are you shouting out? Carry on.
Oh. A few G&Diva's skived lessons. Laura admitted to skipping maths to go snog her boyfriend in the woods.
I skived a few lessons. I once did cross country. I had to run around a field. I just hid in woods for 40 minutes.
We also heard from an anonymous teacher. They wrote, when it's the year 13's last day at school, they have a prank day where they can play pranks on the teachers. As part of their prank on me, this anonymous teacher, they lifted up the tile in the ceiling and hid a tuna sandwich up there on one of the hottest days of the year. They spent the whole day wondering where the awful smell was coming from and was only told at the end of the day that it was hiding up there.
I would have kept it for term.
Oh. Yeah. No, because it would attract all sorts of things you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the funny bit, wouldn't it?
Oh, hysterical. Yeah. I guess year 13 they're leaving, so
Did
they
you
just
not do
don't
any
care.
pranks at school?
Yes, and it reminded me.
Did you have your shirt signed on last day?
We had a yearbook. In fact, I should bring my yearbook in. That would be fascinating. I'd be fascinated by it now. Ashley, again, and I think I've talked about the prank calls we used to do. Before.
Matron, I'm walking in with muddy boots on.
No, this was cleverer. So I would sit on a laptop and type sort of sentences for Ashley to say or ideas, and Ashley would actually do the prank call and we'd record them. We have got them somewhere. And we phoned the biology department.
Please find them.
We've got the biology department technicians on the phone. Did you, for biology, ever do things with agar jelly in a Petri dish?
I never did biology.
Oh, okay. Fine. Well, that
I probably did, actually.
Explains a few things. But we...
I weren't allowed to use Bunsen burner. I wanted kids that were barred.
Right.
Because I used to burn stuff on it.
Yes, I think that's sensible. But that would be chemistry, not biology.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, so Ashley phoned up pretending he was from a company that was delivering the school's agar jelly, but there had obviously been an oversight and an entire petrol lorry full of agar jelly was turning up. And where was their agar jelly distribution valve? And it sent them into an absolute tailspin. And what larks we had. We've got that as a prank call. It's very funny.
I really want to hear that.
I'll find it for you. I don't know whether we'll be able to broadcast it. I mean, they didn't want us broadcasting it then, but yeah, it was 18 years ago, so who cares? I'll find it.
Okay, fine. It's good school. If you go into school, remember, you'll be fine. You should be listening to this if you go to school, actually.
No.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Just work hard.
We talked about this on the radio.
Yes.
Because Chris was saying that he was worried. He's been like sewing in labels into his daughter's jumper and stuff. And I was like, just do sniff test. Did you not do that at school? And apparently loads of teachers said, so at school we put all our jumpers down to play footy for goalposts. Just sniff it and go, James, Elliot, John, that's yours, Pete, Pilks, like that. I'd come home and I'd have a jumper and Mum would sniff me and go, that's not our smell, that's Adam Palmer's. So you don't need, did your mum never used to smell your clothes? You just know.
Sniff a dog at the airport.
No, my mum, anyone was. Teachers do it now. They're like, you could smell your jumper.
I think that's very odd.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we would, I always remember my mother would sew in the labels to clothes because I think the iron-on ones are relatively recent.
My mum did the iron-on ones.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they're not this recent, but you'd sew them in and other parents would judge other parents if they had not sewn in labels.
Yeah.
It was very much, if you haven't been bothered, then, do you even love your child?
Yeah, my mum's just used to put them in pen on label.
Oh, no, we sewed in.
Sharpie, though.
I remember we used to have great fun because when you moved boarding houses or houses and you had to have your house, you had to have your name, William Hanson, then the name of the house or the initials of the house.
William Hanson Gryffindor.
That sort of thing.
You'd be Hufflepuff.
Yeah. I am actually.
I know. I am as well.
Yeah, I know. And we'd have great fun. A highlight of the sort of just school starting was when you got to choose the font and the colour. And that was good fun.
Okay. Should we move on from schools?
Yes. Shall we move on?
Should we go to some listeners' responses?
Yes, we'll do that with more responses after the break.
Okay, here we go. Let's get back into the listeners' responses.
Okay, this is from Victoria. Dear William and Jordan, I was recently at our dog shelter in Romania working with some of our lovely dogs. One of them was called Wendy, and the poor pup seemed very confused when I spent the whole week asking if I could borrow her potato peeler. It's probably because I don't know the Romanian word for potato peeler.
Or dog for potato peeler?
Yeah.
Potato peeler?
When I got home, the shelter manager asked for help naming a couple of the new puppies, so obviously I thought of you too. I'm attaching photos so you can see your canine doppelgängers. Are we named after dogs? Or, sorry, no, dogs are named after us.
Yes.
Jordan is clearly the less sophisticated of the pair, and he's offended, and has already been in puppy rehab as some of the shelter volunteers labelled him untouchable. He has since made great progress and now enjoys a good stroke. William
I am here.
William is initially quite shy, but warms up once you get him going. He loves to sashay around on his leash and has perfected a confidence-projecting butt wiggle that is the envy of all his kennel mates. I would be happy to send you updates on William and Jordan's adoption journey if you would like. They are both looking for lovely homes. We would love that. And we've got photos. We'll put them on socials. They're on screen and now if you're watching on YouTube. I think I look very sophisticated.
Oh, William does look cute. So does Jordan, actually.
So does Jordan,
Is this in Romania?
Yes.
Oh.
And this whole letter is from Victoria, from Poor Prince to Freedom.
Might as well put me in a dog show in Romania, boys. Bloody never see her. We're pissed off to France again this week.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody hell.
The dog of neglect.
I'll tell you. Get me in there with Jordan and William. I'll give him a good horse sniff. I'll tell you, I'm sick of it. Been abandoned by them two when they're out gallivanting in bloody Paris and South America and wherever they bloody go. All right, Diego.
Well, Diego would be very happy at Poor Prince to Freedom in Romania. So thank you very much,
Poor
Victoria.
Prince to Freedom. I'll see you there, babes.
Excellent. Now, Dr. Harry has been back in touch. He wrote in about his father-in-law being gifted a bottle of single malt whiskey worth £10,000 in the episode Help My Grandparents and Nudists. What weird episode titles we have. Sorry. They were contemplating whether they should tell the gifter how much the bottle was worth or if it was okay to sell or drink the whiskey. We had different approaches here, Jordan. Mm-hmm. Dr. Harry says this: Dearest boys, thank you for your advice regarding my father-in-law and the very expensive bottle of whiskey he was gifted by one of his clients. I'm pleased to report they came clean to the kindly gentleman about the bottle's value, and he insisted that it was theirs to do with what they want.
Oh, see, we do help people.
It'll soon be up for auction on the Whiskey Exchange, and I thought Jordan might like to know in case he's in the market for a 1972 single malt. # have I changed?
Look, I mean, Christ, 10 grand for a bottle of whiskey. Bloody hell. No way.
And it's a lot. Better be really good. We've also received, lovely, a few Clone-A-Willy Wonka drawings based off Jordan's
Oh,
brain.
yes. Oh, God, what's this?
This one comes from Helen.
Jesus, it looks like that scene from Max and Paddy where Max draws Magnet and Steel.
Right. I don't know it.
I mean, he comes up with two characters. He goes, I'm dying. What is it he says? I can't remember.
Everyone's looking
Magnet and Steel, there's a scene where they're camping out.
Right. We'll look it up.
Right.
This one comes from Helen. Dear William, Jordan, EPB, and Izzy et al. Izzy's made it into the...
Made it, Izzy. Here we go.
Please, they've even, I think that's the correct spelling.
What's et al?
Et al, et elite. It's, so...
Latin.
Yes, it is Latin, but a little grammar lesson for you. You know, etc. Mm-hmm. Etc. is for inanimate objects or objects, not people. The etc. equivalent for people is et al. So if you said William, Jordan, Ben, Stewart, etc., that would be wrong. You would say William, Jordan, Stewart, EPB, et al.
See, I thought there's someone on Team Started called Al. Can't keep up these days. Alan, you're right.
Anyway, dear all of them, please find attached my costume design for Clone-A-Willy Wonka that you simply must include in your next tour. I'm not an artist, so the biceps, I'm sure, are highly out of proportion, and if the fingers look like a pack of sausages, then I don't want to hear about it. I will leave some of it up to your imagination, and perhaps allow Jordan to colour it in when his ADHD is kicking in. Now, do you want to describe, again, we'll put this on socials and it's on screen, but would you like to describe...
This is great. So Helen's gone in really well here with annotations.
It's clearly you, because it's got a beard.
Original Clone-A-Willy packaging to create the top hat and some sprinkle sparkle maybe. The base of the hat, pink glasses as bollocks.
So, yes, she's very creatively and originally arranged the Clone-A-Willy phallic packaging and the pair of pink glasses in a phallic thing on top of your head. You've got puffy sleeves.
Puffy sleeves with bollock ruffles / pinky puffy pom-poms.
Nice.
I wish I had this much time on my hands, Helen. Long sleeves that are pink with vein details.
Ooh.
Very good. A sparkly waistcoat. Coattails matching the waistcoat. A statement belt and flares, purple or silk.
Yeah.
You've really thought about that.
That is marvellous.
If you want to view
Paradise.
Simply clone a Willy and do it.
Well, hold it right there,
God.
because Alison from Tanworth has also sent in her Clone-A-Willy Wonka artwork. She says the Wonka outfit for William would look great on a future tour. I'm kind of liking it.
Look at that. That is
You are the Oompa Loompa.
I believe so.
Yes, I think that's actually accurate for height as well, as your little pocket rocket.
I'm not short. I'm of average height. I'm not short. Piss off.
I've got a lovely
Suspenders on
point
there.
and suspenders, yes. She's put Gin and Debonnaire in, and then producer Ben's in the corner. It's gorge. And there's a signpost, Clone-A-Willy room, the Gin and Debonnaire room, the nudist room, the igloo room, the gay ghost room, and the potato peeler room.
It's amazing.
I love it. Thank you to all our very creative G&Divas.
Come on me.
I'm sorry?
And you'll see into a world of pure
Is that my birthday present?
imagination. That's what I'm going to get you for... No, I'm not going to do that. Well, yeah, so next tour, it will be Clone-A-Willy Wonka. No.
Well, I mean, if it's still a thing then.
Yeah. All right, leave that with us.
Okay, good.
I'm not an Oompa Loompa size.
No, you're not.
Not that there's all wrong with being an Oompa
because I
Loompa
would
size.
no, there's nothing. You're just a bit shorter than Oompa Loompa, aren't you?
Mm. The legs do look like my legs on that Oompa Loompa. That's what I'm quite worried about. If you want to get into... It's the North legs. We've all got short legs. If you want to get in touch about something that isn't a dilemma or problem, you can drop into our DMs. You can send us an email, help@sextedmyboss.com. We also love hearing back from people we offer advice to. So if that's you, get back in touch and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
Goodbye.